was telling Rush, right? So basically what happened? So I finished class, I finished uni, and like bit of the nerves are there, but I was excited, bro. I'm telling you, because it was the last day. I had this project submission, and I was like, damn, like I left this shit to the last day. This shit is 30% due. But you know me, like
30%. Come
ain't
on,
no
bro, you can't be slipping
procrastination,
like that,
but
bro.
it's like
Yeah,
you know, like we come in clutch in the last minute, you know. So like me and my boy, the lab partner, we pulled up early morning. Everything was good. We pulled up like early morning, finished late in the night, right?
Yeah, you
we
were getting like
submitted.
that,
You know, it was like a whole day thing, and we finished in the end. We submitted, right? You know, I had like my whole day planned out. I'm gonna get to the juicy part. Hold on. But what happens? Like, you know, it was a long day. I was excited. But yeah, basically, I've been like, one of my boys. You know, Az, right? You know, Az.
Yeah,
You know, Az. So like, he was trying to set me up with this friend of his. So you know, like, we met a few times, and I'll tell you, bro. Like, you know, my exes. You know, 100%. I don't know any nicer way to say this, but she was very beautiful. Probably one of the most beautiful ones. One of the most beautiful ones.
Hey, so you found the one you
easily,
think?
hands down.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought I did, but anyways, you know, I had a long day, and I was like, let me go see her. You know, things didn't work out. But hey.
Bro, that's the thing, right? It's like, when things don't work out, it's like, it makes you think in your head, like, you know, like, is this a test or something, or is this like a hurdle that I got to get over?
Yeah,
or,
you're right.
You know,
You're right.
Yeah, but I mean,
but see, I don't know if you believe in NPCs or what.
I
think I believed in it after that day.
Okay.
You know, I was trying to link up with this beautiful woman, and you know, bro, I got stood up. She didn't pick up the phone, bro.
Fam, shit.
It was a dirty
Wait,
thing.
for real? Shit. Oh,
but here's where the
okay,
juicy part gets in. You know me, like I went on my uni on the bike. Like I had the LED backpack. You know, everyone's looking like they're leaving campus fresh out, and they see me with the backpack and helmet. Like all eyes on me. You know.
All eyes on me.
But basically, this is where it gets interesting. One guy approaches me. The way this man's is moving towards me, I'm like, shit, bro. This guy is gonna ask me to run my pockets and empty it clean.
But there's so many, like, okay, I've noticed, like, every time I go to the city, it's like you'll have like a few homeless people around. But it's just like, okay, personally, I always have that luck where they're always gonna come up to me and it's like, have you got some change?
But always Tom, Dick, and Harry asking for a lighter, fam.
Yeah.
Like, oh, do you have a lighter?
No.
Hey, you got a smoke, bro?
It's like, what the? Bro, I got my uni bag on. Does it look like I got a smoke on me? No, but you know.
And then you see like the little kids with the vapes and things, but that's a whole different one.
But
But here, right?
All right.
So I see this Asian. Later, I get to find out he's Chinese. He approaches me, right? He looks like probably your age, early 20s. He approaches me, and the way this guy is moving towards me, it's super sus. Right?
Oh.
And just probably 2 meters behind him, right, there's a Caucasian white guy. Now, this white guy, you can tell these guys aren't friends. Firstly, they dress completely differently. The guy in the back looks like he's completely homeless, right?
Okay.
But I thought they came together. They're moving towards me, right? So the Chinese guy is like, comes up a bit. He you can see distress on his face, like genuine, like he's scared. And he comes up to me. And I got picked out of nowhere. Like, I was like, damn, like, who's this, right?
Yeah,
I was about to hop on the bike. I was about to see Shorty. And he's like, can you please help me? This guy behind me is chasing me for the last block. I'm trying to get home, but he won't stop following me. And
damn.
I'm like,
wait. So this guy's getting chased by someone.
Apparently. But in the moment, I was like, hold on, is this one of these like tactics? They're gonna come to me and like...
yeah, bro. It's like, okay, actually, like back then, there was like a whole like thing going on in Melbourne where like there's like this like cult.
Yeah. They approach you in like Melbourne Central, right?
Yeah, they're like, do you believe in God and this type of stuff? And then like they'll like try to take your time and like they'll like
that guy who approached you, right? And who kept on calling you a few days after that.
Yo, bro. Okay. Hold on. Okay. On another tangent, but it's just like. One day I was actually, you know, I had just finished seeing my girl and then, you know, like I came down to the shopping center and I was just, you know, doing my own thing, looking at the stores and everything. And this random kid, like, I'm gonna say he's 15 years old or something. He comes up the escalator, and I make eye contact with him, and I have like the weirdest feeling, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird, and like the way I could describe it is like those people that have no fear of talking to strangers. He was very upfront.
Very upfront, yeah.
He was very like confronting, and I'm like, hold on, brother, like, you know, like,
back it up.
It's like I barely knew, like, I know you, and like, so what happened was, it's like he was asking around the area like how he's new and all that. I mean, at first I didn't really, like, I didn't fall for it
exactly.
But then he started saying like, he goes to church, and he's like, he's Filipino.
That's the thing, because they try to find something that they can connect with you.
And then like me in the moment, I was like, I fell for it. I fell for it, and then that led me to giving this guy my number. And bro, for like the next, I think, 2 weeks, every like second hour, he would like call me and shit. He would like text me like, "Hey,
he's blocked this guy."
I mean, I'm not gonna say his name, but like, like it's like, "Hey, bro, it's this guy. Like, I'm going to the gym today. Oh, bro, that like he was giving like this really weird updates on his life.
He's acting like he already knows you or something.
And I'm like, bro, it's like, just because you're Filipino and you met me in the shopping center does not mean we're friends.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, you can't trust a stranger. Like,
and
no matter how well you connect on your hobbies, you can't let that end up getting to you. You know? I mean, who knows what their true malicious intentions are?
Exactly. I mean, it was taught to us when we were young,
Exactly.
Stranger danger, you know what I'm saying?
Danger, but yeah,
get back to your story, but shit, my bad.
So I'm like, shit, like this guy's gonna tell me, this fool gonna tell me to run it. But I could see from his face, you can fake your words, but unless you're an actual actor,
but you can't fake the feelings.
You can't fake the emotion you show on your face. Right? So then I was like, okay, no, this is not some strategy. I think he's genuinely being chased by this guy. So I turned my bike off. I put my phone away because I'm trying to message Shorty, like I'm pulling up and whatnot, whatever, right? Then this guy in the back, but this guy is a definition of NPC, right?
All right.
Has this whole, he's basically rocking pajamas out in public, right? Pajamas, skinny Caucasian blonde-haired dude.
Skinny Caucasian blonde.
And basically you can tell when they're high, right? He was on something, like he was definitely on crack or something.
Hey, look at the eyes.
Yeah,
but the eyes give it away. Eh?
Not just that, right? He's not just sitting there. Like he is basically, that Russian, was it Russian where like the lady does the dance and then you approach her and then she stabs you with the knife?
I've never heard of that before, bro.
Remember that?
Nah.
Well, anyways, there's another like theory about that. But basically, this guy is holding hard, cold cash in his hand. And that was the first sus thing, right? It was like a few, I can't remember which bills they were. I think it was a few, like 3, 4, $20 notes in his hand. And he's basically waving like this. And I mean, no offense, but you could tell he's super zesty, right? This guy was like straight up zesty. He's holding the cash and he's like doing some dance like this.
I just want to win.
Like, I just want to rolly. He's like,
yeah.
But this guy, basically, he's like, can you help me? And when I told you, the similar thing happened to me when I was at gym. This guy tried to hit me with a hammer.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, maybe I should help him.
Yeah.
So even though I rode off, I took a U-turn.
And came back and helped him out.
I took a U-turn, fam. And I was like, nah. Like, all right. Even though there's things going on, I can meet this girl later, but this brother needs my help.
Yeah. There we go, guys. Melbourne's guardian angel.
No. Because I was telling my other boy, like, Roosh, like, do you know how many things I was doing simultaneously? So firstly, right, I had the bike, so I'm like, the keys were already in there. My phone was on the stand, right? So I'm looking at my keys, bike, phone.
Yeah.
And trying to see, is this other like Zesty guy gonna do like,
exactly, bro. Yeah.
At the same time, I'm seeing it's like people behind me.
Yeah.
And then my backpack was behind me, sitting on the ground as well.
Yeah, facts.
Then this Asian guy brother is also approaching me. So I'm like handling all these things. I'm like, bro, where do I look? Where do I not look?
Yeah.
Right? Then I'm like, okay. The Zesty guy walks off, right? He walks off around the corner. Now I can hear my Asian brother on the phone. I can tell he's on the phone with the cops. Like, who else would it be, right?
Yeah, facts.
And so I parked up next to him, turned the bike off. He's like, yeah, I'm just on the phone with the cops. I'm like, cool, bro, cool. So he gives the details, describes them. He's still a bit frightened, I can tell. And of course, like, the shock was there. And I didn't, like, find out what's going on yet. So
I mean, if you're being chased by something,
yeah, of course. It was like...
bro, that's scary as fuck,
10 p.m.
Yeah.
10 p.m. So, winter these days in Melbourne, it was pitch black, bro. Pitch black.
And, it's like in Melbourne, it's like, it gets dark at like 5 o'clock already.
It does. These days it does.
Yeah, these days it's like, it's hella dark, it's hella cold. Sometimes it's drenched wet. Sometimes
of course. Especially after a long day, like, who wants to deal with even saying hello to anyone?
Yeah, facts.
I just want to get home,
Yeah, but I just want to get home and, kick it with, just watching a movie or something.
Kick my feet up, eat my like bowl of soup or whatever. Like, it's cold these days,
Yeah.
I just want to get home.
Yeah.
Basically, he gets off the phone, he puts it away, and I'm like, hey, bro, what's going on? He's like, bro, this guy with cash, he's trying to lure me into his apartment, and he's making these type of motions.
Oh, that's
I'm like, wait.
That's disgusting, bro.
Is this real life GTA? Because this doesn't make sense.
No, okay. This situation feels like one of those moments where in GTA where you will like swap to like a character and then like it will go out of like the thing and then because in the movie, in the game it was like you'd have like Trevor like butt ass naked in like the hills and then this is so good.
No, don't get me started on GTA, bro. It's like you could only play that shit when like either you're home alone or everyone's asleep.
Okay, we keep that for later.
We'll keep that for another time. But GTA was that was a big part of our childhood.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the shit that we did back then with the GTA control.
I don't think we played the missions, but we did some other nasty shit.
No, but we had our own missions.
We had our own missions, as kids.
Yeah.
But basically, he puts the phone down. I'm chatting it out. He's like, he's got a few $20 bills in his hand. He's making this motion, going like this, and he's pointing to his apartment that come with me.
Oh, so there was the Zesty guy, right?
The Zesty guy to the Asian brother.
Oh, okay.
And if someone did that, right, you walk past, cool. But the fact that he chased him and constantly chased him, that was really creepy.
Brother,
Exactly.
damn,
brother, right?
shit, bro.
So then I see a glimpse, like a glimpse. Someone's coming around the corner. This guy comes back. The Zesty guy comes back.
Yeah.
The audacity this guy has, like, he's on something else. I don't know what it is. He comes and he basically sits. Let's say me and the Asian brother are here, and you're not exactly that close, but a couple meters back. Let's say 4 or 5 meters back, and he's sitting like just on the ground. Like he's coming back to us and sitting. It's like, bro, why? Yeah. So he's really stuck on either one of us.
Or that he's just trying to fuck with you.
I don't know. Like if it's a prank, like then get this. Now that he knows we're together, he's not giving up. But now he's got his eyes on me. So now, like, he's not looking at me. He's making eye-to-eye contact with me. And he's like... And then, no, get this. Then he starts doing this. Hey, yo, me man need to blur this part out, but he starts going like... And I'm like, are you kidding me?
To
like,
you?
He does that to me, and I'm like... So basically...
for real.
Now I know what he wants.
He wants money to...
No, he's giving money.
Oh, he's giving money to get down with the biz. Oh,
it's really
man.
dirty. It's really dirty. And this guy looks like in his late 20s, right? So he's still sitting there, and I'm just having a conversation with this guy, telling about my day. Like, damn, like, you know, shorty ain't want to see me. Like, what should I do? And he's giving me advice and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I just came back from a soccer match. Like,
oh, so this was the Asian brother.
This was the Asian brother. In the end, he was really nice.
Oh, I mean,
you know what?
Yeah, right.
I was telling others, like, I genuinely felt upset a few days later because I'm like, wow, this guy, I will never, ever, ever see him again in my life. And he's literally written down in my memories that I'm going to share these stories with my friends and family. So he's ingrained. Like he has left a mark in my life. Yet I will never see him again. Like, isn't that kind of messed up? Like, what are your thoughts on, even if it's a stranger, but you have a little bit of an interaction? Let's say you're at the train station, you dropped your mic key, someone comes, picks it up, and gives it to you.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Like, who cares? But you're never gonna see them again. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I get that. You know, I get that feeling a lot. And I like to think of that as like a shower thought. But like, I'll think of that in like, because I mean, look, I mean, as you said, you know, dropping a mic and someone giving it to you and stuff like that. You know, like I think it's just like, if you think about it deeper, it's just like at that point, time, space, you know, that whole like fucking, you know, thing. It's just like you look to your left, you look to your right, and you look to the person in front of you. These people, you've been brought together by time, or you know, whatever. But then, you know, just to think that, oh, I'm never gonna see him again in my entire life. Like, especially when you go like overseas, and then
that hits
'cause
different, fam.
yeah, but because I mean, like, I will say I've been around the world a lot,
Yeah, of
and
course.
you know, just like
You've been everywhere.
seeing, you know, having those small. I mean, like, okay, look, sorry. When I went on my Europe trip back in 2018, I had like a small friend group of Italian people.
Yeah,
and,
I
like,
remember that. I remember that.
and one Portuguese, I think. And it's just like to think that after the 2 weeks we all spent together, I will never ever in my life
ever see them again.
see them again. And it's just like, I feel like that's something you should just take
Cherish.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cherish.
Because like the absence of the interaction of the person in your life. I mean, you know, it's
Like
a thing that should be applied for everything. You know.
it is. It's like the absence of never seeing them again actually makes that memory stronger, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Because imagine like you're meeting the same crew from the cruise ship every day. Like you won't remember that holiday as much. Because you know what I mean. Like that lack of something makes it stronger. Like imagine
it makes you want to cherish more. You
exactly.
know what I'm saying?
Like, what's your favorite thing to eat, bro? Like go to.
I mean, recently, my girl been making these things called jaffles.
Jaffles. All right. So let's say jaffles.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, those are amazing,
you
bro.
love that. You really love that. But I always tell this to everyone, right? Imagine you have that every day, right? Because you're like, oh, this is delicious. I'm gonna have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day for a year. Bro, after 2 days, you'll get sick of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So, but imagine you have it once every 2 months. You will look forward to it. You just love it when it comes into your mouth. Hey, pause. Hey, pause.
Brother,
Pause. You will love it when you devour that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right? Like, so that lack of something, as I was saying. But back to the story, anyways.
Yeah.
So now what happens is the cops are pretty much almost here.
Okay,
right?
that's good.
While I'm just talking to this guy.
Yeah.
And just about 30 seconds before they come, this guy has simultaneously, he's walked off again. He's walked off. Now, I had this deep instinct when I got home. I was like, I wish I made a statement that day. I wish I did something. I wasn't in the best mindset, so I didn't actually do it. But imagine us, the boys are together. We see something going like that.
Then we make it happen.
We are standing there. We are gonna do some shit, some crazy shit.
It's like I was telling that story about, you know, like the dude with the hammer when you went to the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's like prime example of like doing something when you see it's wrong.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing, because it did hurt my ego a little bit. Because you know, of course, like we all know cops are out there to help us.
Yeah, fact,
but I haven't had the best experiences.
Cops.
Exactly. Especially, you know, like when we love cars and bikes, like they just want to get us in trouble.
Yeah, I'm saying, hey yo, bros, let us have our fun, man.
I mean, all the boys in our gang is like they almost all lost our licenses, in it.
Shit, bro.
But that's part of it.
Hey, mom, I'm a good boy. Yeah.
But yeah, the story with the hammer, like that's a crazy one. Like because that day I thought I was either gonna do one of two things, right? I thought, all right, let me drop everything and really just go for this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack. You know, I came freshly out the gym. I don't know what I worked on that day.
They got the pump and everything.
Yeah. I had my music, like, you know, I love my Brazilian funk, like, just gets me going.
Yeah.
So I had that going, and I was like, I'm ready to put everything down, my backpack, throw it in the corner, bro.
And just fight this guy, yeah.
But especially because none of you boys was with me.
Yeah.
I didn't have my full capacity of confidence, you know?
So that's the thing, right? It's like, when you're alone, I mean, you do have that confidence. You do have that, okay, like, I'm gonna go try this, like, try and solve this myself. But once you have, like, the boys and stuff like that, you just have that, like, pack mentality. You know, it's like, bro, nothing is gonna destroy us tonight.
Exactly.
Or it's like, I mean, like, I don't know if it's just me, but, like, back then in high school, it's like, I would be like, yo, imagine if, like, I got in a bar fight and I was with, like, the boys. It's just like, nobody is gonna, like, stop us, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I could just, you know, put my drink down at the bar countertop, turn around, slap Joe on his face without a doubt, because I know, hey, 3-4 of my homeboys are in the back.
Brother Joe.
Brother Joe is down. Well, I got everyone back to back me up, right? So, yeah, of course, like, the pack mentality.
Yeah.
It's like, whether you're on bikes, you know, there's another thing, like, just another off topic is, of course, when you ride in a group, you get the biggest confidence. Like,
I mean,
you don't care about the laws, you don't care about
nothing,
your safety, like, you just do anything. Of course, like, imagine you're in the rain by yourself at night, like, you will be so careful. You won't want to make a single wrong move.
Yeah. And, like, that whole feeling of, like, pack mentality, it just goes back to, like, primal instincts, you know? Like,
you're right.
Back then, it was just, like, you know, you had one like, okay, I'm going to say, like, Homo sapien or whatever. Like, one guy would not survive in the environment by himself. He would succumb to the, you know, nature or all that stuff. Whereas if you're in a group, you know, you guys can work together more. That's why when you look at these, like, you know, like the seven wonders of the world, you're like, ain't no way one man built that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like all you know, like all like together as one and type of thing. And you know, it's like it builds you with confidence, which is why, okay, here. Let's say you wake up in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And you got like a fresh fit.
Okay.
And you're excited for the day. It's just like, would you like be more confident rolling with the boys with that fit, or would you like have a lot more like, or would you feel less more if you just like go out there by yourself?
Yeah.
Because I for one,
definitely feel that.
Because I for one, it's just like, if I got a nice fit on, I'm gonna walk outside by myself. I feel like
I know you.
I feel like I'm wasting the fit. You know what I'm saying?
Wasting the fit. Like, who's there to look at?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's there?
Whereas if I'm with the boys or, you know, like with my friends, it just feels like there's something going on.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Here's a theory right now on the spot. I'll give it to you. Coincidentally, I found, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna agree.
Okay, that's it.
When you somehow are alone or with people who don't really have an interest in fashion, somehow I be rocking the hardest fits, and then when it's with you guys, like especially you or like the whole gang, like I just pull up with any ordinary fit or something you've already seen me in. Like that always happens to me. It's like, here's another one. When a very important day comes up, whether it's a final exam or like a first date, for me, I found like I always get sick the day before. I always get like a cold and flu the night before.
I've had that before,
and then what ordinary day, I'll be chilling.
Be chilling?
I'll be chilling, yeah.
For me, like I kind of get that in terms of the fits. Like some days when like, I don't know, it's just like I find myself looking fly as fuck when I'm alone. And you know,
exactly.
Like, okay, when there's no occasion, I'm fly as fuck. But when I actually try to dress,
because you start overthinking.
Overthinking, it's like, oh, bro, these jeans gonna look good, or you like, or like the, you know, like these
I'll be
shoelaces
wearing
gonna be
these
different.
shoes
Yeah.
too many times in front of the like.
Yeah.
You start overthinking for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Think about the story that you were talking about, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the hammer, right?
Yeah.
I finished gym and basically I hear this loud thump,
Mm.
bam, 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 like constantly.
Yeah.
A loud metallic to metallic clank,
Mm.
right? As soon as I
Damn,
walk-
bro. Let's get rid of that Ratchet and Clank, bro.
Ratchet and Clank, yeah. Favorite game from back in the day. Basically, I walk out the gym and all I hear is ta ta ta. But this is super loud.
Yeah.
Like each bang is like ear ringing, right?
Mm.
So I'm like, oh, like, does no one care? Like,
Mm,
am I the only one hearing this?
Mm.
I was like, all right, like I'm just gonna go home.
Mm.
It's all good. But then I'm like, nah, something is a bit sus.
Yeah,
You know, one of our brothers got their vehicle stolen like recently, and I was like, hold on,
Yeah.
XYZ is crossing my thought is crossing my mind right now.
Mm.
Let me just look around the corner. Like, what's there to lose?
Suss it out, you know what I'm
Suss
saying?
it out,
Yeah.
you know. Of course. So I turn around the corner from the gym, right there. You know, of course, you got to go in confidence and shit.
Yeah.
And I look. There's this big truck. You know those like big cargo trucks that have like shipping containers on the back?
Yeah.
So this one had one of those shipping containers on the back. And there's this guy, like, you know, classic Aussie looking dude. He had
a
like
Bogan.
like a bintang wife beater on with like some billabong shorts and
Is that those guys that offer you a beer at the pub? Eh?
yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
hey,
exactly.
want to crack a beer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, he is smashing the hammer on the gate of the truck.
Yeah.
You know, on the back of the shipping container, like it opens up, right?
Yeah.
So he's like smashing that in. I'm like, he looks clearly like he's gonna break the lock and he wants to open it. If it's his own truck, why would he do that? So I walk up to him. I'm like, hey mate, is everything all good?
Yeah.
And this guy, like, without even saying a word, you can just tell from his face that he wants trouble.
Ooh.
Then he opens his mouth.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, everything's all good here. You got a problem? So, you know, like, even though it's one sentence he said, the tone, the mannerisms, you can tell, like, even if it's genuinely his truck,
Yeah.
the way he's coming off, something ain't right. Like, something's
Yeah.
fishy, you know?
I mean, if the guy's got a wrench and is smashing the door, I mean, that's, you know, it's,
Exactly.
It's just
Why
like,
would you
come on,
speak like that?
yeah.
Like,
You got a problem,
If-
mate.
Exactly. If everything's genuinely good, and you're like, honestly, that's your truck, why would you come off aggressive, right?
Yeah, facts.
So I take a step closer and I'm like, yeah, it just seems like you're breaking into that truck right there. He's like, you calling me dumb? Why would I break into my own truck? And
Bro,
then-
you said that Super Bowl, bro. You calling me dumb, bro?
that's my favorite YouTube. That's my favorite YouTubers.
Yeah.
You know, you know. But then instantly red flags are going off in my mind. Like,
yeah.
no, this ain't right. This ain't right. So he is getting the hammer in his hand, and he starts walking towards me.
Oh, damn.
Couple steps closer.
That's scary.
He's still like probably 3 meters away. We're face to face. You know, I ain't backing off. You know, I stood there like a man, and basically he's holding the hammer in his hand. He's like, better walk away or I'm gonna cause you some troubles. I was like, I stood there. I didn't just walk off. I just stood there and looked at him eye to eye like a man. And no, we didn't say any words for a few seconds. Then I was like, okay, this guy is out of his head. He's got a loose screw, fam. And I'm gonna be the smarter guy. Let me walk off. So I walked off. I didn't run. You gotta walk. I walked off. Then I was like, you know what? Let's just leave it. I'll go home. Then again, I always have these intuition. Again, I took a U-turn. I was like, nah, I'm gonna stop this guy today.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna stop this guy. No, I gotta stand up. So I called the cops. Well, I explained everything to them A to Z. You know, described the situation.
And that's you know, and that's one thing that a lot of people like, or you know, like if you want to intervene with something that's dangerous, you the first action you must always take is call the police.
Exactly. You're right.
Because if you want to handle it at least in the back of your mind, you know that there's backup coming.
Exactly.
If you intervene and you know, let's say you get pulverized to the curb, bro, there's no backup, man.
There's no backup.
Especially that late at night, bro.
Nah, hell no.
But the guy
hell
could have
no.
killed you or something.
Exactly,
You know,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
But
basically, I go back and I call them. These guys, surprisingly, fam, they pulled up in like 2 minutes, and not one.
That's surprising, yeah.
Not one, not two, but 3 cop cars pulled up.
3,
yeah. Like, you know, fully labeled cop cars, not undercover. And they just rushed with their sirens and lights like it's a full-blown emergency, fam.
Yeah.
Even though, in my opinion, it wasn't that great of a deal.
But that's so rare to come by in Melbourne, though.
Like in 2 minutes, 3 cars, lights, sirens, everything. So they pull up, and I tell them, yep, it was me. He's right around the corner. So I was like, hey, I ain't got no business here anymore. I'm going to just dip.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it to y'all.
I'm going to leave it to y'all. So I was hungry, you know, post-gym, hungriness. So I just went home. Missed a call while I was riding the bike. And then I was like, okay, it might be for work. As soon as I park my bike, I ring back.
Yeah.
He's like, Detective Tom here, or whatever.
Harry too.
Officer Tom here.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know we've handled the situation now. So I was like, hey, this, like, again, back to your theory, like, everything, whether you drop a Mikey at the station, everything is placed. And I was telling this the other day, is think about the butterfly effect. You know, one small move you make could alter a whole ass timeline.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So imagine I never called. The fact that I called in, this guy was stopped. This guy won't do it again. But think about the bigger picture. Whether it's as small as, you know, me taking a sip of water, leaving the glass here to sit. All right, now it sits.
Yeah.
All right, now tomorrow guests are coming. 1 glass is left. 1 glass is less.
Yeah.
And now one person gets mad that, I didn't get my drink.
Yeah, facts.
Like, I don't know. Like, think of the bigger picture. Like, you know, like I didn't try that night to communicate with this girl, and I lost my chance, or whatever. Like, these small steps, you know, imagine you gave up on your girl, whatever it is. Like, one small step could alter your whole timeline. The fact that you made the effort to, you know, make amends, that one phone call. Let's scroll past time, 15 years from now, and now you're in a big mansion joint, and it was because of that one phone call you made amends, and the time did its job, things rolled over, and because of that one phone call, things got put into place, and you went into a different timeline. Like, imagine you didn't make that phone call, now you're on a different path. Now you went homeless, fam. So, like, that's what boggles my mind, fam.
Yeah, it's in my eyes, how I like to think about it is like, you've got yourself here, and then it's kind of like a spider web. You know, every action in your life will have consequences. Exactly. Every action in your life will have good things that come from it, bad things that come from it. And it's just like, as you were saying before, like, you know, what if today I forgot to bring the lights or something like that? You know, like how that would have stopped us from making this, you know, like
recording this whole session.
You know, and it's just like how I feel about it is just that sometimes you just gotta accept what happened just happened, and like retrospectively thinking about everything, like, like I should have studied harder back then to get that grade. I should have spoken to that girl, you know, like I should have held her hand. I should have done all this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, because it's funny. It's like when you're in the moment, you know, you have infinite amount of decisions, opportunities. You know, I could drop this shit right now, you know, and then like book a flight to Hawaii or something, you know, so good live, you know, like
anything could happen.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like at the moment right now it's just like your life is like a spider web,
Yeah,
and then
for
like
sure.
all these little things come out. I mean, that's just my take on it. But yeah, I mean, I feel like you did the right thing, you know, because you know, like
I hope so.
yeah, come on, bro. I mean, maybe if you got yourself hurt in the
Yeah,
process, maybe that could
exactly.
have, you know, like
I did the
other
smarter thing
thing.
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I also had my own story, you know, of like intervening with something, and then it happened actually. I mean, all right, okay, story time. All right, so on my end of things, so it was I think early last year.
Mm.
We were in Mornington, so my girlfriend and I, and then you know like we were having dinner at this restaurant, at this Japanese restaurant.
Yep.
You know, it was a good time. You know, just conversing. There wasn't that many people in the restaurant at the moment, just because it was a bit late.
Yeah, yeah.
We were
Fair.
just talking, blah 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 blah
Okay.
blah. And then what happens next is that because we're sitting like right next to the door, right? Like so the entrance is nearby, and you know, Mornington's a pretty safe area. It's a very nice area as
It is.
well, and yeah. So I was sitting, you know, eating my sushi and all that, you know, ting and
Yeah.
all that stuff, and then you know, I hear the door open, ding ding, whatever, and it's like, you know, it's like, hello, welcome to Okami, you know, all that stuff. Like, I'm not paying attention, and
Mm.
then as I was about to eat sushi, I hear the attendee or
The
like
waitress.
waitress.
Yeah.
She's like, ah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, ah, and then
Really.
like I look back around, and this guy, I don't know what he was doing or something. He like I saw just like a faint vision of him running out the store, and you know, as I'm you know looking around and all that, in my head I was like, okay, this guy has just come into the store and stolen something, and then in that moment when
Mm.
I'm sitting there like this with my chopsticks in my hand,
Yeah.
I'm like, I have an infinite amount of options right now. I
Mm.
can one, just continue, eat like nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm still, you know, from the public, you know, whatever. I can two, get up and go chase the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know damn well I fucking chased the guy. So
Really.
yeah. So,
Shit.
you know, split second, I got up. I'm like, hey babe, I'll be back.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, got up, I sprinted out that store.
Really.
And as I got out, I was like, oh shit, you know, like, where is this guy? And then I see him in like like slowly disappearing into the dark. I sprint, I run, run,
Yo.
run, 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 run. I see him. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And then,
Really.
not gonna lie, he looked kind of big,
Like
so
an
I was
alleyway, like.
not alleyway, but it was like a dim street
Yeah.
light, and like he wouldn't stop running, so I went up to him. I went bang right in the back.
Yo.
Like I mean like I didn't like try to
Shit.
hurt him, but like I just like clocked him in the back of his head for a bit. He
Yo.
fell over, and then he's like, oh, you know, and he dropped the food. It was like 3 bags worth of food, and I'm like, come
Wow.
on, bro, like
Especially like a small family-run restaurant, like
yeah, you know,
it makes a difference.
exactly, and you know like he fell over and you know stuff like that, and I kind of just stood my ground, you know, like
Yeah.
I picked up the stuff and I walked back, and then you know like as I walked back into the restaurant, they're like, oh my god, like oh you got it back, and then like so pretty much they just let us have like some free food and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's
You
just
did
like
the right thing, hey.
that's like one of those moments where it's just like I just can't let something like that
Nah,
slide.
it's good.
I mean, like you know, like I told my dad about it. I told you know my girl about it and all that. I mean, obviously they were like, you know, like why'd you do that? You know, like put yourself in danger type stuff. I mean, I get that, but then again, it's just like it's within my morals. You know,
Of
like
course.
I
It's
can't
like
let something slide like that. You know.
you have an instinct. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
You can't let it slide.
I mean, maybe I was wrong for punching him in the back of the head.
Nah, you
But
did the right
yeah.
thing. You kicked him too.
Yeah. Hey, I don't shit, bro. Hey, but the police hearing this, man.
No, hypothetically,
Yeah,
hypothetically,
yeah.
fam, hypothetically.
Yeah, but yeah, that was you know one of the stories. I just felt good that I did something right, and you know, ended up getting a free meal out of it. So I mean, that's one
really
way.
cool.
Yeah, let's
That's a
get
good
it.
one.
All right, but yeah, okay. There's this game I want to try out.
Yeah, let's do it.
And it's called Culture Core Flash.
Culture Core Flash.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Damn, what's
So
that?
pretty much, in Australia, there's a lot of diverse, like
Diversity.
people and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You have a lot of that.
Different cultures, different languages.
Yeah, yeah.
People all around the world.
Yeah. So shout out to my boy James because he actually came up with the game.
Really?
And
Okay. I want to hear it now.
in the car, you know.
James is a creative
Yeah,
freak.
yeah, all right.
Creative
Okay.
freak.
All right. So pretty much,
Yeah.
we're gonna bounce off each other, and then whoever loses, I mean, they're just shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
Here's what I propose, fam.
So
the loser, right?
Alright.
They have to owe up to the winner.
Mm.
Basically, here's what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
Stuff the loser.
Mm.
Let's focus on the winner.
Okay.
Next episode, if you win this game,
Okay.
next episode you get to pick what is the theme for the outfits.
Oh, okay. Alright. Bet.
Alright,
I bet. Okay, come on. Okay.
Bet.
Alright. So we're gonna start off. Like I'll just name a demographic. I mean, sorry, a culture in Melbourne.
Okay.
And then you just gotta like stereotypically say what they're about, and hopefully we don't offend anyone. Okay, I'm saying.
This is by all means disclaimer.
Yeah.
Just for the fun of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Alright.
let's put that out there.
I'm gonna start this off with an easy
So
thing.
what?
Yeah.
Like I can say as many words or this one word or.
It's like a short. Okay. For example, right? If I say like international student, you're gonna say like LV, and then it goes to you, and then.
Oh, so okay, bounce off it.
Yeah. All right.
But then how do you lose?
But once you run out of options.
Yeah. Okay. So if you clearly see the other person like struggling to say a word.
Yeah. It's like 5,
For
4,
like a
3, 2,
genuine-
1. Yeah, and then you're gone.
Okay. Done.
But yeah. We'll do best out of 3. So we'll have 3 cultures, and whoever wins that, wins. Yeah. All right.
Done.
Sounds good, bro. All right.
You go first.
I'm gonna start off with Filipino.
Filipino.
Jorts.
Delicious food. I don't know.
Shitty haircuts. At the beginning of their. Oh shit! No. Fuck.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, let's stick to one words only.
Yeah.
Let's reset.
Alright.
Filipino. You said George. Saging.
So,
Hey, I'll put you on the saging. That's a good one.
Basketball.
Balut.
Fuck.
You know that balut, fam.
Shit, bro.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Volleyball.
Bro's gonna name every sport out there.
Thanks.
Rom-com.
Anime.
I know, like every time I come over, your family's watching some
Yeah,
fam.
Thanks, bro. Anime.
Anime. Just shit. Damn.
Oh, to put it in like an easy thing. Think of it as like a starter pack.
Starter pack.
Yeah.
Edgar haircut.
Oh shit, bro. No, that's facts. That's facts.
Haircut.
Pearl jewelry. Yo, they rocking that shit everywhere,
Really?
bro.
Shit.
Ding, dong, ding, dong. Hey, what's a starter pack for a pillow? For a
Pillow?
Filipino. What's a starter pack for a Filipino in Melbourne, bro?
For a pillow. Shit, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna just have to lose that round, honestly.
Shit, yeah.
I'm gonna take my turn now.
Alright, okay.
I'm gonna
Nah,
take
bro,
my
finna
turn.
die, bro. That's it.
Alright, so any culture common. Springvale. Springvale. So like name what's Springvale known for?
JDMs.
JDMs, yeah, fair. Bubble tea.
That.
You tweaking.
The butchers.
5.
The butchers, bro.
Oh,
Bro.
shit. I'm gonna be strict with the time, bro. I ain't playing around.
Okay. 5, 4, 3.
Bunny.
But oh shit.
Bunny. Not that strict.
Really cheap haircuts.
Nah, fam. What happened to one words?
Haircuts.
You said that last time. I ain't taking
What do
that.
you mean, bro? Oh
I
shit.
said that for the last one. 5.
Homeless.
Remember the guy last time?
Oh, bro.
Oh shit. Damn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Massage parlor.
Hey, bro, that's the 2 words, fam.
Masseuse.
Alright, that's good. Shit.
They be having hella like a lot of those.
Yeah, facts. Brother.
5, 4, 3,
Spring rolls.
2.
Rolls.
Nah.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Ding, ding, ding.
1.
Ah, shit. I don't
Half.
know. I think I ran out of ideas.
0.25.
Oh shit! You giving me that? Barbecue.
0.
fam.
Oh,
no.
no, let's go. Shit. What's another thing, spring? Cheap.
Ooh, be careful where you tread, fam.
Oh shit! Yeah, my bad. Reps.
Huh?
Reps.
Ah, yeah, shit. That one store we used to go to.
Oh shit! Yeah. Hey, shout out to that guy, bro.
Shout out to that guy, bro.
Yeah, he hooked us up.
He quit, bro. He quit though.
Yeah, he quit, man. Shit. 5,
Damn, bro. I'm gonna have to
4,
think outside the box, fam. Shit.
2, 1.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
Seems like I lost both rounds, so.
Hey, bro, one more just for the hell
One
of
more
it.
for the sake of it?
I'm gonna go with Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. I think that's too similar because like Springvale is
Ah,
almost
shit, yeah,
Vietnamese
true.
though.
Russian.
Rush. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Vodka.
Funk.
Funk. Oh, that's a good one.
5, 4, 3.
Rich people. Wealth. Like you
Nah.
think I think of wealthy people when I think
Yeah.
of Russians.
Snow.
Gangster.
Gold.
Gold.
Chains. Nah,
Yeah.
fuck, no.
No, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Huh?
AK-47.
AK-47.
Suke bliat.
The Russian viewers, bro. Shit, I just had one. I forgot now. Pimps.
Fur coats.
Ah. Damn, bro.
Damn, but it's got a little Ryan McElmore.
Yeah. Shit, Russian, bro. Soviet Union.
Soviet Union. Oh yeah, that's good. That's
Shit, but I don't know if I got shadow banned.
Oh shit! Nah, but it will come for you, bro.
5. Hey, you not being strict with the time on me. 4.
Yeah. Shit.
3.
Yo.
2.
Polar bears.
1. Get it your ass out. No polar bear in Russia, fam. Comment down below if you think there's polar bear in Russia. I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, that's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap on the game.
Oh,
man.
but you won, so you get to pick the outfit for next time. What's it gonna be? Like a theme?
They'll be surprised for next episode. Yeah.
A theme?
Yeah.
Or like specific piece you want me to wear?
Specific
Or
piece
like,
I want to wear.
or pink or whatever. You choose anything.
All right. We'll do that. Yeah. It'll be so next episode they'll see what the theme was. But yeah.
All right. Well, until next time.
Yeah.
With a Flower Boy Talk.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe, and then if you're listening on Spotify and all that, please just give us a 5-star rating and all that kind of stuff, and then just leave a review and all that stuff. And yeah, thanks again for listening to FBT Podcast, Flower Boy Talks. Stay lovely, y'all. We out. Bye.
Good night. So whether you're black,
You're white
brown,
or Asian, be sure to check us out on our Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, or we talk about anything, right?
we do. And be sure to check out the Instagram, because that's where we do behind the scenes, as well as these fit checks.
And those features go hard, don't they?
They
we
do,
talk
they do.
about dating advice,
Life advice,
fashion-related talk,
and just shit in general.
and just shit in general.
So I'm Jamie,
And my name's Rainier.
and we want to be your #1 podcast for when you get comfortable and cozy. So whether it's going on a drive
Going on a late night walk,
or help you go to bed,
we want to be that #1 podcast that you guys come to for anything that you like.
so thanks for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsor, Minajae.
Stay pretty like a flower, guys.
We be Flower Boy Talks. We
We out.